Hey, Mikey, I got a joke for you. You ready?
Oh, God, must we?
We must, I'm afraid. How do we know when artificial intelligence has become self-aware? It starts to think its butt is too big.
I feel you, artificial intelligence.
You know, Mikey, scientists predict human-level artificial intelligence by 2030. Maybe sooner if the bar keeps dropping. Hey, everybody, I'm Robin Hohweiler, or Mr. Robin to you, and as always, I'm here with my co-host, collaborative partner, and thick-as-thieves pal, Mikel Mauree Robinson, a.k.a. Mikey-on-the-Mic. And you know, Mikey is fresh off the plane from Vienna, Austria, where she played ringmaster for the U.S. delegation at an international summit that was all about putting a pop-top lid back on the world's unchecked obsession with hoarding teeny-weeny processed meats, specifically those delightful Vienna sausages that come in pop-top cans. The whole shindig was sparked when one rogue nation, whom we won't mention, decided to squirrel away the mini-meats as part of an unconventional energy plan, dubiously dubbed Operation Can Do It. And by the way, if you got that pun, we should have lunch. We can be friends. On day 3 of the summit was when the worst happened. Austria ran out of actual Vienna sausages at a lunch buffet. Talk about a sausage party without the sausages. Mikey, wielding her soft canned meat diplomacy like a pro, saw this as a Frankfurter faux pas of epic proportions. In a dramatic exit worthy of a soap opera, she stabbed an Austrian official with her dainty cocktail fork and declared, "If there ain't no sausages in Vienna, then these talks ain't got no meat on the bone." The negotiations quickly went kaput, with countries pointing fingers at Austria, accusing them of orchestrating a sausage scandal to take over the global canapé scene. And now Mikey's back with us, and boy, does she have a tale to tell. Mikey?
I only have 4 words to say. Mini meats, sausageless parts. That's the only thing I got from that. Mini meats. Which kind of makes me think of that. Is it the 50 Cent song? Many men, many men. I could make a parody called Mini Meats. Off a 50 Cent song. You're inspiring me with your bullshit.
Say hello to our Vienna sausage snarfing audience, Mikey.
Hello, Vienna sausage snarfing audience. Why are you giving me all these tongue twisters? This is not the day to twist my tongue with these words.
This is episode 57, an in-between episode of Mr. Robin's Hood podcast. And we're coming at you digitally from our scenic secret location somewhere within listening distance of hole number 2 on the Woodward Muni Golf Course in Woodward, Oklahoma. So
number 2?
Yeah. So
I don't know why that struck me as so funny just then.
Well, we're on a roll.
Oh, so many stories from hole 2. Oh, no, we could be broadcasting live from hole 2 at the Woodward Municipal Golf Course, where it is 50-mile-an-hour winds and balls are flying everywhere.
Yeah. So let's crank up the white noise producers and get rolling. All right, Mikey. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Where's my... I don't have... Oh, never mind. Okay. So let's crank up the white noise producers. Oh, wait a minute. No,
What's happening?
I don't know. Oh, I already did that. Never mind. I was looking to dump the fucking intro song in, but I had already done it.
Well, yeah, that's what I was like. We've been there, done that. And then you had this long, ridiculous thing about mini meat sausage with Hardee's in Vienna.
I thought that was clever.
It was clever.
Okay.
Because they should have sausages in Vienna. And if they don't, I am stabbing somebody with a dainty little
cocktail
fork. Yeah.
All right, Mikey, buckle up. Today we're hurtling headlong into one of our most incendiary topics yet, singularity. That theoretical moment when AI either seizes the reins of human destiny with steely precision or looks down on us like squalling infants. Now, in the spirit of full transparency, Mikey and I practically worship at the altar of artificial intelligence in our day-to-day grind. Frankly, if you're not wielding AI to slash hours of drudgery into minutes of effortless magic, you're already operating in yesterday's world. When writer's block strikes, those endless blank screens staring back at... Jesus, I can't do this.
Oh, you need my help? I could be AI right now. You want to ask?
Jump in.
Mikey at the mic.
Mikey at the mic. Read on, sister.
Sucks. Mikey's the new Surrey. Where were we at?
When writer's block strikes.
Oh, okay. When writer's block strikes, those endless blank... See, I'm not any better. Let me start that over. When writer's block strikes, those endless blank screens staring back like barren deserts, AI can be the lifeline that bridges the void. But remember, like any powerful engine, it needs fuel. You must feed it your germ of an idea or a rough concept to coax something remarkable in return. If you believe these bots will conjure a best-selling novel from scratch, you've allowed the hype whole. What?
You've swallowed the hype hole.
I don't even know what happened. There's kind of a glare, so I had to move it up, and I can't. Okay. If you believe these bots will conjure a best-selling novel from scratch, you've swallowed the hype whole. Even so, the tricks Mikey and I perform with today's AI tools are just the first tremors of a seismic force that's only gathering momentum.
And so we stumbled upon the spark for this episode buried in last month's issue of Popular Mechanics. A glossy expose emblazoned with the headline, "Humanity may achieve singularity in the next 6 months, scientists suggest." Suddenly, every lab around the globe seems alive with feverish predictions of AGI's dawn. And AGI, by the way, is artificial general intelligence. It's like the next level up. Some stalwarts insist it'll never arrive. Others have circled 2026 on their calendars with red ink. The heart of that article was a 15-year chronicle of survey responses, neuroscientists, industry pioneers, code wizards, charting their forecasts for artificial general intelligence in the wake of giants like ChatGPT, which you have...
I have found that to be very, very useful. I was kind of, what's the hype about? I wasn't trying to swallow any hype whole. But finally, I'm like, after our conversation with Miranda on how she uses AI and hearing her input, I'm like, you know what? And then I've had other people talk to me about it. And so I was like, I got to see this. So I got ChatGPT. I paid the annual subscription. Because you know what? I'm using this for work essentially, so I'm going to write that off. And I've been using that to, it shaves time. It's not, you can't just take it for what it is. You have to be able to, because I'm learning how to ask the questions, because I've totally it did not get what I was saying, or
Yeah, and
mean?
that's been my experience with that. I use a completely different platform, but it's all in how you pose it to get the response that you want out of there. And we even see that occasionally we use Microsoft's AI to create the graphics that we use on the cover, our podcast covers. And sometimes I'll ask something and it just comes out completely wrong. And I'll take another look at it and go back and edit some of what I put in there. And usually after a couple of tries, you get exactly what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been using it a lot for the content to put on social media posts, and I do have to spend time updating things in it, because sometimes I rewrite it a little bit or whatever, but what it would take me in time to do basically template they're putting out there, and then going in there and updating it is a significant difference. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's a game changer.
It really and truly is.
Fast-paced, society. It's like it is a tool, though. It's a tool, and like you said, it's an engine that does need fuel, and we're the fuel for the engine.
Yeah,
so
I mean, we're kind of teaching it every time we ask something.
Yeah, so it may get smarter, but
well, and that's the whole point behind Singularity, is that eventually it's going to take over, or it could. There's some speculation that it could exceed human intelligence. And at that point, we're kind of at the mercy of computers. So,
yeah, I understand that, because I feel like a lot of learning comes from life experience. And if you are using these AI tools and you're using those life experiences to ask those questions, and they're learning that, then it's essentially that could be a real thing. Am I scared of it? No.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take a lot longer than
2026.
Yeah. Even longer than 2046, honestly. I mean, I feel like there's so many things. I don't think a computer is going to be able to touch the depths of emotion that human beings have.
Okay.
And that's going to be the
that's
difference.
That's a very reasonable argument. Sure. However,
maybe that is what'll make it better. Maybe our emotions are our crutch, our weakness, but maybe they're not. Maybe that's our strength. Only time will tell.
Yeah, there's something called Moore's Law that I recently stumbled upon. And Moore's Law is that computing power doubles every 12 to 18 months. And so that these guys who are, particularly the technologists who are saying this is going to be 2026, that's one of the things they look at. Because the advances in AI just over the past couple of years has been really remarkable. And it just keeps kind of stepping up and rolling along. The AI seems to keep getting smarter and smarter. And as long as the computing power keeps increasing, it's conceivable it could happen. But they did a sweeping survey of 8,590 scientists and entrepreneurs. And it struck me as odd at first that they were surveying these people to kind of get their opinions about when all of this was going to happen. And everybody was just throwing, spaghetti at a wall with predictions. So it really kind of struck me that they were doing this, that they were going out and just kind of surveying people to figure out but then it dawned on me, these are the people who deal with this on a daily basis, and they have a better idea of where that technology is going. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Anyway, they did this sweeping survey, as they called it, of 8,590 scientists, entrepreneurs, trying to untangle the conflicting time frames and then tracking those shifts in the boldest projections from AGI to something they're calling super artificial intelligence. And I'm not even sure, I've never even heard of that. And as you may guess, the coders stayed bullish, though most respondents ultimately placed their chips on a 50-year horizon. So that would fall more into what you're thinking. So there you have it. Come 2026, we could be staring down the grand opening of the AI era, a dazzling festival of innovation, or witnessing the first notes of humanity's requiem. Or perhaps nothing's going to change at all.
Which is probably more what's going to happen.
Yeah, I would agree, actually. You put it best when you referred to it as a tool, because it is, and it's a very great tool, and I would encourage anyone, AI is it's been integrated into so many things. For instance, actually the spell check and grammar check for instance, in the Word app, it's technically AI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now they've added something else, and I don't remember if I subscribe to that or if it's just part of it, but it's, I don't remember, Power Assist or something. And as you're going along over in the right-hand side of the screen, it's recommending changes for you, and that is pure AI. And I think I do subscribe to that, and I can't remember exactly what that's called. I need to figure that out before I go presenting next month at the Writers' Conference.
Yeah, you better get your shit together.
Okay, so we hope you folks conveniently listening at home or in your car enjoyed that. If you have any questions for either Mikey or myself about today's episode or any other darn thing, you can email us at mr.robin@mrrobinshood.com or mikey@mrrobinshood.com. Also, you can find us on Facebook at Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast. As always, you can also reach out to Mikey or me via Podophone at 580-827-0472. Maybe you just want to get something off your chest, or you're feeling some butt pain because of something
bot pain.
The bot pain, yeah, that's good. Because of something we said during a podcast, give us a call. Unless, of course, you're an angry AI bot, most displeased with what we've said here, and are seeking to take revenge with a directed beam of pure electron energy, in which case you'll definitely want to contact Mikey.
Yep, I am your contact for that, as well as mini meats and how to throw the best sausageless party of your life.
I'll give you her home IP address. Otherwise, you can leave voicemail, text us if you have a question, concern, complaint, compliment, suggestion, whatever. Oh, my screen just went to mini.
So just don't be an artificially intelligent dick about it.
Yeah, isn't that?
Or is that a dildo?
That's a dildo.
Don't be a dildo about it now.
Yeah.
Don't be a Bilbo dildo.
One of the things, I'm not going to do that. Huh?
Did you get the reference? A Bilbo dildo. You're like, don't be bringing the Hobbit into this.
There you go. In the meantime, tell all your friends to listen to this podcast as though their lives depend upon it. As always, you can stream or download episodes of Mr. Robin's Hood Podcast wherever you usually find that sort of nonsense. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, the Podbean app, Apple Podcasts, Player FM, Listen Notes, and Podchaser. You can also stream them directly from our Podbean website at mrrobinshoodpodcast.podbean.com for free. So we'll close now by reminding everyone, as we always do, to stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, stay weird, you creepy AI bot freaks. Bye.
Bye.